Now, this topic is about equivalent fractions. We're going to need the previous topic regarding going back and forth between an improper fraction and a mixed number we need for multiplication and division of fractions. Equivalent fractions we need for addition and subtraction. So let's start with the fraction. Let's start with an easy one. 1/2. It's shown above right here. You got one piece of cake when there are two pieces of cake. Two pieces of cake in a whole cake. Now, if we take our knife and we pretend we're going to slice the fraction, we're going to take each piece both that we have, and that if we had a whole cake, we'd have another fraction. We'd have another piece. So we're going to both cut the piece that we have and the imaginary piece that we don't have. We're going to cut them both in half. We're going to double both the number of pieces we have and the imaginary pieces that are missing. Here's how I want you to show an equivalent fraction. You multiply both the top and the bottom, both the numerator and the denominator, by the same number. Get used to this idea, that you make equivalent fractions by multiplying both the top and the bottom by the same number. Some people write this. Not true. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's incredibly confusing. It'll mix you up in the long run. Don't do this. Take the long way around. You speed up by slowing down. Take the long way around and show equivalent fractions like this. Now, we can create equivalent fractions. We can divvy it up again. We can divvy up the pieces we have and the imaginary pieces that we don't have. We can divvy them up as many times as we want. Here we take our knife and slice again. And slice again. We slice it into, this time we've sliced it into 8 equal pieces. And slice again. There we go. 8 pieces make up a whole. 4 pieces are half of that whole. Oops. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to show the multiplication again. Show your equivalent fractions by multiplying both the top and the bottom by the same number. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So, 1/2 equals 4/8 equals 2/4 equals 50 over 100. If we multiply both the top and bottom of, now 50, it's kind of hard to draw a picture of it, but we can use our math. We can use this procedure. Once the pictures help cement the procedure in the brain, then we can start going to, we know how things work. Then we can start using strictly the symbols, the math symbols, the digits, the fraction bar, and so on. I made a mistake. Take a look. Did you guys catch that? Everybody makes them. Just don't sweat it. Erase your mistake. Go back and fix it. Take your time. And voila. 1/2. Multiply the 1 times 50. Multiply the 2 times 50. 1/2 equals 50 over 100. If you write things down well, if you try not to do stuff in your head. If you write it down well, when you make a mistake, you'll be able to find and fix it. 1/2 equals 1 times, your book uses the example 1437. And 2 times 1437, this weird number they picked up. And 1,437 pieces when there are um, 2874 pieces in a hole. Give me